The primary goal, I think, in anything that most of us do in a Faculty of Arts is nurturing engaged global citizenship.
You have Bachelor of Arts students that exit their program not only as great students and great people, but also with those specific skills as well as the personal skills.
If you want to be adaptable, you have to have adaptable skills. You need a broad education. That's what the arts were originally put together for.
You have such close relationships with your professors that you're able to have more opportunities. Each one of them knows you as an individual, understands where you're coming from, what ideas you're interested in, is able to direct you.
We do absolutely the best job that we possibly can, giving them as well-rounded experience as they possibly can.
It's a very collegial atmosphere, supportive atmosphere, and it's a great place to work because of that.
It's not what I expected out of university. It was more of a community setting.
What sets TRU apart is the amount of attention that you get from faculty. We do a lot of one-on-one instruction, and we get to know all of the students.
You also get to engage with your professors pretty regularly outside of the classroom, whether it be at events at the art galleries or workshops or things going on in the community that are art-related.
The small size of the program actually was a big push for me. Theatre, you really do get one-on-one a lot with your professors, and you need to have that one-on-one time with them, and so being in a smaller program was really beneficial as an actor.
We can really rely on our professors to sit down, talk to us, and give us that life-changing advice that we really need, which I feel like you miss at a bigger university.
As things get more complex, technologically, politically, in terms of globalization and so on, arts degrees are just much more critical than ever.
We have created such a culture of telling students that they need to be engineers, they need to be scientists, they need to be technicians, they need to be computer programmers, that people have sort of forgotten that they need a general education to be able to be adaptable.
A lot of studies have been done about the benefits of learning a second language. Cognitively, it really is very good for your brain. And in terms of empathy too, just in a global environment, being able to relate to what it feels like to have another system of communication.
It's a lot easier to teach a word person, an arts person, to do computer-assisted reporting and basic math than it is to teach a mathematician how to think critically.
Before I was in business, I was actually an arts major, and I feel that the courses that I took, the written, verbal, and analytical skills they helped me develop really helped me start and grow a business going forward.
When I'm asked about the Aboriginal Studies certificate, to me personally, the journey I took through the program with Lisa was, I get very emotional when I talk about it because it's helped me understand myself as an Indigenous person. Emotionally, spiritually, and mentally, this is what learning should be. It's changed my life immensely.
It doesn't cost a lot of money to run the Aboriginal Studies certificate because it's courses that are already there and that are already being offered. We can keep running the certificate and there will be students interested in it more every year, but we need to make sure that they can actually complete it because there's enough courses offered.
We've certainly had a little bit of a tightening of the belt, both in terms of our funding that goes towards certain programming like courses that we offer.
I had a very strong student come to see me the other day, and she says she's likely not to be able to graduate on schedule because a particular course that she needs isn't available because the person who taught that course has retired 2 years ago, I guess, and hasn't been replaced.
It's scary the way that funding is getting cut, and for the students who are in those programs, the classes that they need to graduate sometimes aren't running, and so it takes them longer to graduate.
In the past, classes have been canceled, and that's really unfortunate because students have to scramble and then find other classes, or some of them choose to go to another institution.
The main problem that we have is that there aren't enough of us. The fact that we're running with a skeleton crew means that students are going to have a harder time completing all their degree requirements within the normal 4-year period.
We need to figure out a way to encourage more funding actually for arts so that we can have a really robust program that'll benefit TRU and Kamloops as a whole.
There was benefits as far as me exiting the program with a better understanding of myself and certainly a better understanding of society and what it means to be a citizen.
Culture and the success of culture has always been a great marker for a healthy and active community, and theater gives that to a community.
We need to have well-rounded people who not only understand what's happening, but where to move in terms of the best direction for society.
That kind of experience is absolutely essential in creating global citizens.
In the long term, it's in everyone's best interest to have healthy funding for arts courses.